Hello and welcome to World of Outlaws Season 4, round number 5 at Reeseville Raceway. Going into Moto 2 here shortly. Let's take a look at the invert order, starting order for our second Moto here. We've got Opix, then Turkey, Roman, Luke, Detail, Soul, and Armada bringing up the rear. Let's go on board with them. We didn't do a whole lot of that last Moto because he was generally in front, so we could kind of see him anyways, but let's go on board with last Moto's winner here as we go green in the second one. And same amount of laps, 45 here. And already a lot of potential bids for the lead. So he's going to come out on top here. Oh, it's going to get a little scary. Couple spin outs, probably a caution here early on.
Lap complete.
I think we'll just stop it on the backstretch after that one, but yeah, few spin outs. Tough to avoid when you're going 4 wide into this turn. It's really hard to not spin it without, taking someone out. So we go green again.
Lap complete.
And Roman is actually currently your leader right now. Gonna lead him into 3 and 4. Sold a big move to the inside. Turkey, wow, keeping it off the wall there.
Lap complete.
Soul goes really wide for the lead, though. And that's going to, yeah, Roman and Soul are both going to go really wide. Armada sticks it low, and he actually gains a ton of time off that. He's going to move his way all the way up to second for now. You got Turkey here, trying to hold on to fourth.
Lap complete.
Roman Armada still going at it for second and third, but now Armada kind of gets away from him, and battle for third is going to open up between Luke and Roman. Armada seems to be getting away from it a bit, trying to track down Soul, trying to get back right where he left off in Moto 1. He's already up to second, trying to make gains in the lead. So we've got Luke and Turkey both trying to get by Roman here. And Roman trying to send it really hard without spinning out, trying to get that inside line, but not quite able to do it there.
Lap complete.
Whoa, and that looked like it could have been a really cool crossover, but instead, Turkey just kind of spins out, throws it away. So Turkey was in this battle. He was doing a pretty good job, but that's going to hurt him a ton. And now he goes down all the way to this backpack. It's Opix, Detail, and Turkey back here, who with some cheeses of their own are kind of in their own pack right now. So we kind of have 2 separate ones at the moment. We've got Soul in the lead, Armada second here. Luke and Roman still battling it out for third and fourth. And then we've got Turkey, Detail, and Opix back there in their own pack at the moment. You see this battle between Luke and Roman rages on. So Luke's going to take third back again at the line, but let's see if Roman can get it back to the inside here. He's not going to have the line that time by. Yeah, definitely not going to be able to fight back for it this time, so Roman's going to fall off a bit.
Lap complete.
Kind of settle into his own place here at fourth. And now it's getting pretty close for second. Luke and Armada battling it out, and of course, Armada also thinking about that overall as well.
Lap complete.
Oh, Soul with the, oh man, the interesting line right there. He went really wide, and then it seemed like he tried to correct it super hard and just like went straight to the inside. Whoa, Luke's super far deep as well. A lot of curb action in these last few turns for these drivers. But yeah, Soul tries to need to get it back here. He's going a little too wide on these turns. He's running really consistent for a while, but these last couple laps, he's starting to go a little too wide. And it's allowing Armada to catch up, and it looks like Armada might even make a move or try to make a move for this lead, and he sends it super hard into 1 and 2. You could tell how hard he was turning in that corner, trying to get his goose on that inside, and he did a pretty good job at it. Takes the lead. Let's see if Sol can fight back for it.
Complete.
As he does have the inside here, but he doesn't quite have the preferred line. He's not able to get it turned in time, whereas Armada did not have the inside, but he had a much better angle going into it, so he's going to be able to get away with that lead. And now here Luke slides in on Sol as well, so now Sol going to have to try to battle for this second place as well. As you can see, he's kind of like stuck wide entering, so he's going to try to regain, but not going to be able to do it. And now Sol, and I think he just runs it a little too deep right there. At least he keeps it off the wall. But yeah, I think he tried to, like right away, get back into that battle right there, and he just ended up sending it a little too deep and cost himself a ton of time right there. So now this allows Roman to catch up to him, and now Sol was in the lead a few laps ago, but a few rough runs, and now he's still holding on to a podium position, to be fair, but he's got Roman potentially going to be fighting for that here soon. But it looks like Sol's gotten it back a little bit, and he's had to put a few good laps down, so he's getting back on it. Here we have, oh, we're getting close to the halfway point as well. It's Luke and Armada for the lead. I remember Armada actually in position to win both races at the moment. He was your winner of the first Moto. So yeah, lots of tough finishes, tough luck for Armada throughout the season, but he finally got it all pieced together in that first Moto, and now he's off to a really good start at what's been a really long green flag run here as well, which is interesting, you know, if he can keep it up here. I mean, right now we haven't had a caution in a while. Everybody's starting to get even more separated, so it's starting to look more and more realistic that we could have no caution for the rest of this race, with how separated the field is starting to get. So if Armada can keep it up here, it's actually in a really good position for a solid finish. And I mean, Luke got, I want to say, 4th in the first one, so Armada's got to be the favorite right now for the overall. Obviously 1-1, but even if he gets passed up here for the lead, and it might happen, he knows that he can still
Complete.
secure this with a solid second place. He doesn't really have to worry about Luke fighting for the overall. The closest people that he has to worry about are Sol and Detail. And Detail is super far back in the pack right now, so I don't think he's really going to be a factor here. And Sol is currently in 3rd and lost quite a bit of time, so Armada knows that he's got a little bit of breathing room here.
Lap complete.
And that might make this second Moto interesting. That being said, I'm sure he still just wants to try to win it, get the sweep. That'd be great for him. But it'd also be a big confidence boost to just get an overall race win for 2 motos on one track. I'm sure that'd be great for him too. So it's going to be amazing points as well. Armada's already in a pretty decent spot in the points, but getting a really good result like that will help him out a ton. And this is a big run here. Armada went a little too wide that time. So Luke going to the inside. Let's see if Armada tries to fight back for it. Oh! And Luke ran it a little too deep. Armada ended up hitting the back of him there and kind of lost it. It was like kind of a spin out, but also kind of just like a massive pog. It was kind of weird. But yeah, that actually slows down Armada quite a bit. And he's going to fall back a bit of time here, but he's still in 2nd. Needs to try to regain, though, because Sol's actually putting down some good laps behind him.
Lap complete.
But again, another interesting aspect of this is that, you know, even if Sol got in front of him, Armada, again, does have that race win. So Sol wouldn't just have to get ahead of Armada here. He would have to get ahead of Armada and Luke and take the race win to really be a threat. So for that overall. So again, it's an interesting spot to be in for Armada here. You know, obviously he wanted to fight for that race lead, and that that incident in 3 and 4 definitely cost him a bit of time. It's going to be tough for him to catch up now. But at the same time, it's not, you know, the worst driver to be in the lead for him to take this. So he's actually still in a really good position to take his first Woo overall, maybe ever. I'm not sure. Maybe. I want to say probably ever, and also of the season.
Lap complete.
As yeah, we're getting pretty close to it. Like 14 laps to go or so. There's only so much time left, and like I said, everything's getting like more gapped. So, are we gonna have a caution? I mean, I think our best chance at a caution there was right there. If Roman just trolled and ran Opix into the wall, that could have been it. But you could tell Roman was trying really hard to keep it clean, and so we're not gonna have one, at least right now. And if you look at this, Turkey somehow has made up a ton of time. Like, he's right behind Roman, so I don't know how, but Turkey's been putting in laps. We also got Sol. We go on board with it. Sol is caught up to Armada too and is making this pass here. Can Armada fight back in 3 and 4? He's got the inside. He's going to be able to do it so far. And meanwhile, this is going to add more time to Luke's lead in front as well. So, again, the caution factor, pretty important at this point in the race with 10 to go. Yeah, as you can see, Detail hasn't really been able to catch up with Turkey and Roman, so he's kind of like just in that 6th place right now. Opix obviously going a lap down, is going to be in 7th, whereas Turkey, even though Turkey cheesed early, he's been putting in laps, and I mean, he's been making up time. He's not that far off of Roman. Like, Turkey's actually in a spot where he could compete with that 4th place. I thought everybody in that 2nd pack was just going to be out of it unless there was a caution. But somehow, some way, Turkey's been putting in laps throughout this entire race, and now he's right there. Again, he's only a couple goose lengths off Roman, so if he can keep putting in some good laps, if Roman can run wide a few times, Turkey's still got a pretty good chance at picking up another spot here, and that'd be really nice for him. Again, Turkey's had a pretty good return so far. After his first night, he's been pretty consistent, and picking up another point here, sure, he would be pretty happy about that. So, and he really nice line through 3 and 4 that time, and this might be it. Goes to the inside of Roman, and Roman goes wide, and yeah, at least for now, Turkey's going to have that spot. And again, I gotta admit, that was a really good run that time by in 3 and 4 out of Turkey. That was a really nice line. Ran that pretty much perfectly as far as I'm concerned, and just absolutely took over the spot. There's just way too much speed. Roman didn't run it as well. Set him up for the pass, and Turkey takes that 4th place spot, and then it looks like he's not looking back either. It looks like he's actually stretching the gap a little bit. So Turkey's got some speed. Is it going to be enough, though? We're going to 5 to go. Sol still pretty far in front of him. I don't think Turkey's going to be able to make this gap. And as you can see, Armada started to... They were getting pretty close a few laps ago, but now Armada got back by Sol, and he's starting to stretch that gap a bit. So Armada running some wide lines, and I think he can get away with it a bit here with only so many laps to go. He does have to be careful, though. He has given up quite a bit of time, so you never know. As here we're going to hit 3 to go. 3 to go. And yeah, look at this. Turkey, wow. Turkey must be running heaters right now. He low-key might be one of the fastest, if not the 2nd fastest driver on track right now, because he is really stretched that gap on Roman after being super far behind him. He got by him, and now he's gotten super far ahead of him. It even looks like he's gaining on this 2nd and 3rd, but again, if this was an endurance race, I think Turkey would be bringing it all the way up to 2nd. Give him another like 50 laps or so, but that's way too much. It's way too much. He's not going to have the time here. As Luke hits the white flag, it's going to be the last time down. No cautions at this point. Nobody seemed to crash there, so we're just running it down to the checkered here one more time through 3 and 4. And there it is. Luke's going to take the 2nd moto on Reeseville. And Armada will come in 2nd. That will give him the overall for sure. Soul Reaper 3rd. And 4th, Turkey with that great comeback run. 5th, Roman, 6th, Detail. And then 7th, Opix as well. Yeah, 2nd moto, we had that early crash on the start. And then that 2nd start, it got separated pretty early on into 2 different packs. And then once it got separated into those packs, it kind of just stayed that way. And everybody, like, there was battles, but they were mostly pretty clean, and everybody got separated a little bit, got their gaps, and that's just kind of how it went. So the rundown of our points for Reeseville. Armada going to be taking home the most from this race, of course, 32. Luke with 30, Soul with 29, then Detail with 25, Turkey and Roman both with 24, and Opix with 20. Rounding out the field there, and now we'll move on to Red Cedar.